Hello everyone, welcome to Fit Life Now. Today we are using hoops to do our workout. You can buy hoops at the dollar store, but don't be fooled if you can't use those ones. These are weighted hoops and they're much bigger, so they move a little bit slower. I have made these hoops and they're full of water, so they go a lot slower. It feels funny the first couple times that you use them, but you will enjoy it. It's a great workout. It benefits so many things that I'll go over shortly. The first thing we're gonna do is waist with it on our hoop. So you wanna make sure it's touching your back. Good, and then you're gonna just close your eyes and I want you to give the hoop a push. And you can see which way you push your hoop. So it's going around my waist. If it drops, it's gonna drop. That adds to the cardio of your workout. You're gonna pick it up, bend down, pick it up, and get it going again. So now just take a look at which direction your hoop is going. Is it going clockwise, like mine? Or is yours going counterclockwise? I find most people go counterclockwise. It's just your dominant way, like snowboarding. You either go right or goofy or left. I don't even know what they're called. But get your hoop in around your waist. Let's just stop it for a moment. I want you to try push the other way. Now, does that feel funny to you? How's that feel?
It feels different.
It feels different. So now we can stop it again and push it the other way, your right way. Okay, so when I do a trick, I'm gonna move my tricks to the right. If you're the opposite, you're gonna just do the opposite. Let's just try walking in a circle with these hoops. So I hoop to the right, so I'm gonna walk in the circle to the right. Notice how it slows down just a little bit when you're doing a trick with your hoop, which we're gonna get into later. You might wanna walk in a circle in that direction because it gets it going a little bit slower. Now for a little bit of a challenge, I want you to tighten up that tummy and I want you to walk in the opposite direction. Goes a little bit faster. Good. While we're hooping on our waist, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the benefits. You can feel the hoop going around your waist. You're working your deep core right now. I learned how to do this at a workshop, a fitness conference in Kelowna about 7 years ago. I've been doing this and I've been making and selling these hoops around the Kootenays for that long. Men, women, children, everyone's using these hoops and you're going to have so much fun with them. It's such a great way to exercise. Heidi, how are you having fun?
I love it. It's fun.
Excellent. Thank you for joining me today. Good, so we're gonna learn a couple of tricks. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is actually we're just gonna stop the hoop and take it off of you for a moment. Excellent. I'm going to bring that hoop in front of you and I'm gonna take it with your right hand in front of you with your thumb up. Okay, so I want you to take this hoop and I want you to throw it around. So this is called a lasso. So you got your thumb up, can you see that? Excellent. How are you feeling? You're gonna work your shoulder and if you want, you can stop, if that feels wrong to you, and go left. Excellent. So we're gonna be working our shoulder and all the way down that core. Everything's nice and tight and strong. Good. So if you look up, you have an open space. You can clap your hand. Clap. So now if you wanted to put both hands in there, you can take out that first hand. Good, I'm actually gonna stop and take mine the other direction. It's better for me. So while we're up here, I'm gonna put both hands back in. We're gonna add a little bit of exercise in here because I love doing squats. I think you do too. We're gonna take those legs out nice and wide, working those shoulders, tummy's nice and tight. And we're gonna squat down. Good, nice and low and up. Good, good. See, hooping is not just for your waist. Bring it down and up. How are you feeling, Heidi? And down. Good. And up. Excellent. One more time. Excellent. Up. We're going to take your left hand out. Good. So we're lassoing with the right hand. Still working that shoulder. You guys feel this, I'm sure. Bring your left leg forward. We're going to do a couple of lunges. Good. Make sure we have nice form still. Even though we're doing this hoop and we're feeling a little off balance, that's great because you're going to work that core. Left foot forward, tucking the back knee under. We're going to do a couple lunges. Here, down and up. Excellent. Down and up. Keep that hoop going. One more time. Down and up. Good. Let's switch hands. I'm just going to go to the side so you can see what this looks like from the side. Left arm is working. Right leg is forward. Left leg is back. Tucking that hip under. Here we go. Down and up and down. Good. And up. One more time. Let's do one more time. Good job. And down and up. Good. Get that hoop. Let's take a break, grab some water, give your shoulders a little shake, and we'll get back to it. Welcome back, you guys. Thank you again for watching. We're gonna go back into that lasso. I'm gonna use my right hand. Heidi's using her left because she goes counterclockwise and I prefer clockwise. So we're gonna bring that hoop in front of you, swing it around into your lasso. We're gonna practice bringing the hoop now down onto your waist from this. So what I like to do, you're just gonna grab it with your hand, pull it down, always making sure that it's touching your back, or that happens, right? Good. So when you bring it down, it touches your back, and just you have to make sure you have those hips ready to go. So it's like a baby learning how to walk. Those muscles need to learn what they're doing. So you gotta tell them what to do. You're gonna drop your hoop a few times, and that's okay. Practice, practice. Okay, here we go. So let's get that hoop ready in front of you. Give it a swing around in your lasso. Good. Sometimes I like, again, to walk in that circle the same direction as you're hooping. It's gonna slow it down, so when you're bringing it down to your waist, you can make sure it's touching your waist before you give it a push. So you're also throwing it just a little bit. So let's stop that one more time. Stepping out, and let's throw it around. It's going around the hand, thumb is out. Good. I hope you're having fun. Hooping is so much fun. Maybe a little nerve-wracking sometimes. It's, you know, your first time. You're not sure what you're doing, but the best thing, just pump some tunes and have so much fun. Good. Again, I'm gonna walk in a circle, grabbing my hoop. It's touching my back. I might even use my left hand, push. So now I've got it going back around my waist. If you ever have back pain, grab a hoop, give it a spin. It is so amazing what it does for you, especially the water hoops that I make. I'm sure you can get weighted hoops other places. Please don't get a heavy weighted hoop. Don't put 5 pounds around your organs. It's not good. This is about 1 pound or 2 maybe. It's a great massage. It gets things going, toning your tummy. Lots of benefits. You can follow me on Facebook. It's Keus Fitness on the Facebook. I also have a Super Hoops page. That's what I call them because hula hoop is a trademark. So if you follow Super Hoops on Facebook as well, there's so much information about all the benefits that you will receive from hooping. It's not just exercise. It's not just having fun. You're doing so many good things for your body. Okay, so now that we have it back on our waist, we're gonna try and take it up without having to stop the hoop. So what I learned is you're gonna grab the little birdie on your hip and set it free. So the first couple times you do this, your arm's gonna do this. And you're gonna drop your hoop. You might throw it, you might drop it. We'll keep a heads up so we don't, you always keep your hooping with somebody. Keep your head up because you might get hoop in the head. So great. Okay, so because I hoop clockwise, I'm gonna use my right hand, bringing it to my left hip so that I can grab it right there. And I'm gonna bring it straight up over my head. Try to avoid swinging your arm with the hoop, okay? Heidi, you're gonna grab with your left hand on your right hip and bring it straight up. So grabbing that bird and setting it free. And then you're gonna tuck your fingers in so you can get it back in that lasso. Just like how we started the lasso at the beginning, grab it and bring it back. Looks easy. I've been doing this for a long time. So if you drop it a couple times, that's okay. All right, let's try that again. How do we do? Yoo-hoo! I love people's faces the first time they're trying because you're like, oh my God. But sometimes I just caught that on my finger there, and that's okay. Just have fun with it, you guys. Have fun with it. So let's try that one more time. Bringing it down and bringing it back up. There we go. Excellent. Good job. Again, if you want to make that easy, let's do it one more time. Turn with it. Grab the bird, set it free, and bring it back down. Good. So again, with the water hoops, this is more for fitness. If you're more interested in tricks, Heidi's going to show you some tricks later. I make also hoops that don't have water in them. They don't have that centrifugal force going around, so it's easier to do faster tricks. I've also choreographed a lot of talent show dances that have done really well, so congratulations to all my participants. Good job. Excellent. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this hoop and we're going to slow down a little bit so it starts to drop, and you want it around your hips. There we go. So now loosening up everything in your hip. This is also really good for spinal alignment, you guys. You're working and loosening, great flexibility, range of motion. So how are we feeling around the hips? Excellent. So notice how we just slow down because the hoop wants to drop, but now we're kind of going back at a good speed. You can have one foot in front of the other. Good, you can walk around. Notice the different feeling of it on your hips than it was on your stomach. When I have it on my stomach, it hardly looks like I'm moving, doesn't it? The first couple times you might have to do this a little bit to really push. That just makes it go faster. So just be comfortable with it, have fun. So again, slowing down, bringing it to your hips. But now what we want to do is bring it all the way up to our chest. Now to do that, I'm just gonna stop for a moment and show you how you can take it up to your chest if you want. You get to change the way your body moves. So you're gonna do like a cat-cow stretches. So you're loosening up your back, because if you just stand there and push like this, you're not gonna get that hoop going around. You need to really push, and it's a bit faster. Good, so if you don't feel comfortable taking it all the way up like Heidi just did, you can start like here, underneath your armpits, give it a push. So notice how I'm pushing out my chest and rounding my back. Good, to get that going. If I want to slow down, bring it down to my waist, bring it down to my hips. Whoop. So if it starts to drop, a couple of things, catch it with your hands and start all over again. Or you can kind of, let me just try here, dip down and push that hip up. And that's going to pop the hip up for you. So now I'm going to start going faster, 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 and then move the shape of my back. So now I have that cat-cow. We can add some tricks in here too, right, Heidi? Bring it down, up, 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 up. That comes with time. You can also neck hoop. This one's fun. Here we go, Heidi. I'll let you bring it up. Good, this one might feel funny the first time, or you might be worried, oh my gosh, it's going around your neck. That's why. Another reason I don't have 5 pounds in my hoop. But if you don't want to tighten and tense up your neck, I want you to relax the neck muscles and just let it go around. You want a little bit of a break? Stick one arm up. You've got it going around your armpit. Good. You want another break? So you see that window you're creating? Every time that hoop is in front of you, you have space. Use that space. Good. You want to switch hands? Notice because I'm going clockwise, I have to get that left arm up just a little bit faster. But I'm watching that space I have. Up and down. Good. So Heidi's going to show us a fun little trick. She's got the hoop going on her neck, and she's going to do a little weave with her arms. So notice that space that we have coming in front of you. She's going to bring up, she's going counterclockwise, so she's going to start with her right arm. So she's going to clasp her hands together and wave arms up and down. Going to bring it up to her waist. It drops sometimes down to your waist and hips. You just got to pump it, get it back going again onto your neck. I love how she brings it down and up. Awesome, awesome. Wave it up and down. Good. All right, trying something else now. We're going to take that hoop out in front of you, similar to how we started with the lasso, but this time instead of having your hand under, hands are over top. What we're going to do is we're going to pass it around. I'm just going to show you behind the back. Hands are still on top, and then we let go and catch. So it's just swinging around the body. This is called an orbit. Okay, swinging it around the body. Easy, easy. You can do lots of fun tricks here. If you wanted to step in and out, back out. We won't go that far today. But again, it's all about having fun, pumping up some music and going outside or space in your living room when it's not so nice out, and just having fun with your hoop. But we're gonna add a little bit of exercise in here as well. So those arms and shoulders are working. We're gonna try to kick. So when that leg is behind you or that hoop is behind you, alternating leg lifts, up, up, up. Good job. Heidi's making hers a little funky by throwing that around. That's okay too. She's just working harder. I love it. Now we're going to try to kick with that hoop in front of you. So to lift that leg a little bit higher, what we want to try and avoid, if you're not flexible enough, keep the hoop behind you when you do your kicks. Okay, what we want to avoid is doing that duck. Okay, you want to try to stay nice and tall, and getting those legs up there. Feel the heart rate. Heidi's heart rate, both of our heart rate is coming up right now. You're either dropping your hoop or getting those legs up there, getting that heart rate up. Good job. Okay, we're gonna go back onto our hands again. So now, again, hooping is not just all about the waist. We wanna work the shoulders. So I'm gonna have your hoop. Normally, you want your hoop to be about belly button height. A little bit higher, a little bit lower is okay. I make kids' hoops as well, so that's why I have the little one. It's fun, it's harder. So if you want to try a smaller hoop, they go around faster. The bigger ones go around a bit slower. And the ones without water, so it's the one that has no water and no weight in it, it's going to go around a little bit faster as well. So you can choose what kind of hoop you like and what height you like. So when you have the hoop by your side, hand on top, you're going to bring it back and you throw it forward so it's coming backwards. And again, your hand is just doing the same thing you did when it was lassoing over your head. Good. So now we can take that hand out even, bring it up to your forearm and up to your bicep. You can even tuck that elbow in. See that negative, that's empty space there. You know, if you're looking, eventually you can look away and your body will just do it. Sometimes it drops and you go chase it. That's part of the fun. Good, but here's a little fun workout for you for those arms and shoulders. You're gonna feel this. Okay, excellent. Let's bring it back. Put your hand back in there. We're gonna try a fun trick. Are you ready for this? This is called a vertical walkthrough. It looks really cool. It can be tricky, but I believe in you. All right, we're gonna slow it down a little bit, and I want you to catch your hoop. I want you to catch it, bring it through, bring your leg through, catch it underneath. You're gonna let go of that first hand and continue the motion. So now it's going in your other side.
I will demonstrate nice and slow.
Okay, excellent, thank you, Heidi. So I'm gonna keep mine going. I'm gonna try it a little faster. This side's a little harder for me, and that's okay. Practice is part of the fun. That's why we do this. So it's going around. I'm gonna get that leg in, up and back. Throw it again. Here we go, faster. Up, up. Good, that hoop is still moving. I'm gonna keep it on this side now. So trying to switch sides, Heidi. Can you walk through for me? Nice and slow. Woo-hoo! Excellent, so we just did the one side, so now we're gonna get it on the forearm and up to the bicep. Good, and practice getting in and out. So if you're right or left-handed, sometimes one side is easier than the other. In and out. So notice the hoop is going backwards for this. In and out. First day after hooping, how'd you feel after hooping for, not hooping for a while, your first day after, you're feeling nice and sore in places that you've not been sore before. It's wonderful. Good job. All right, let's catch it again. Excellent. All right, you guys, let's take a little water break here. Commercial break. Stay tuned. We're going to learn a couple more tricks. All right, welcome back. I hope you were enjoying that commercial and still hooping while you did it. Sometimes people will grab their hoop and watch their show on TV. You have half an hour? Don't sit on the couch, you guys. Fit life right now. So enjoy your hoop, take it out. Don't just put it under your bed or hide it in the garage. Use it every day, every couple days. Just have fun with it. We're gonna take it off now. We've been hooping for a while. How's your tummy? Nice and tight?
Ooh,
feeling toned? Excellent. So we're just gonna stop that hoop, step out of it. We're gonna do some isolation. So we're gonna continue working those shoulders. So isolations, it looks like the hoop is floating around. So rather than spinning like this, we're gonna be working the shoulders to do that. So I'm gonna do a two-handed isolation first. We're gonna start down here. We're gonna bring it up from 6 to 12 o'clock. Switch hands. And so now when you get it going, we are doing all the work to move the hoop. It's not just spinning around. Excellent. Good. Doing this in front of a mirror is really fun. Can you see what you're doing? I hope it looks as neat to you as what it feels like for me. Good job. Okay, you can also do a one-handed isolation. I think we start this one on the top. Let's go, actually I like it down here. We're gonna bring it here and just switch that arm around. So you gotta get some strength in there, especially with those water hoops, right? Good, we're still doing all the work with one hand. You want a little balance? Throw that in there as well. I'm always about adding more, adding more. Good, do what you can. Good job. Okay, let's bring that back to our waist, however you want. You wanna bring it up and down. You wanna bring it here and around. You wanna step into it and out of it. You wanna throw it around you. There's so many ways to get it going. So now what I have for you guys today is Heidi Smee, who is gonna do some tricks for us. I'm gonna back off and let her do her thing. She's gonna take some of the moves that we learned today and she's gonna also show us a few more. There's so many things you can do. So she's getting her heart rate up. And she's having a blast, you can tell. So she's also using a hoop right now that has no water in it, which is moving a lot faster, allowing her to do all these great tricks. You can do them with water hoops as well. It's a lot more work, and they actually don't move around as fast. I use the water hoops more for fitness. So if you're gonna keep it around your waist and doing some simple tricks. Yes, definitely. Turn on some music, dance around. Bring a friend. The kids are playing at the park or playing outside. Or meet a friend up. Instead of going for coffee or sitting around all day, take a hoop, have some fun. Woo, you're fast, looking good. All right, let's bring it back to the waist. Excellent. I just want to talk one more thing about with the hoops. Another benefit of it is your digestion. You guys are getting everything moving in there right now, among other things. So again, digestion, toning your body, cardio, and it feels good. This is so good for your mind as well. Lots of benefits, makes you feel happy. So I want to thank everyone for joining us today. I hope you had fun with your hoop. Maybe it was a super hoop, but you can again follow me on Facebook. It's Keus Fitness or Super Hoops. I have 2 different pages going with lots of great information for you. Grab some water, hydrate, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.